everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a retro collection item, not a retro review, but the Hasbro version of a retro figure. This one is Kuiil. I always feel like I say his name wrong. It's Kuiil, and I haven't listened to it. So Kuiil? I think that's right. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I never got his name down very well in my head, but fan favorite character, I think, overall. A little Ugnaught from the first season of The Mandalorian, who played a really big part and who had a really sad ending. But I'm really glad they made him in little retro collection form. I think he looks adorable. So this is basically Hasbro's like what if. They have done retro collection for figures that have previously existed in original form, so vintage form in other words. And The Mandalorian is the first wave of like what if this existed back in 1977 or 1983 or what have you. So I think they did a pretty good job. It's a really fun take on these figures, and people don't have to be so butthurt about it because they never existed in a rare form at this point. So just for fun, and I've not found any of these figures that have very good cards. As you can tell, it is a little bit warped. Not a huge deal because I'm going to open it up. I definitely have had a harder time finding these than I have the previous series, and I'm not sure if that has to do with just the distribution of right now, but it is what it is. A big retro collection sticker on the front, and then the Kenner logo with the weird grimy edge corners that come with this figure, or this type of packaging. On the back, it does have the full wave that you can get written out, so you can't see any of the characters. That's very vintage inspired. It basically just talks about it and has a whole bunch of warnings on the back. Not very fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this guy up. We'll take a closer look at Kuiil. Alright, this little guy is super cute. He is so small. Before we get into him though, I do want to show you his accessory. He does come with one, and it is his little blaster, which kind of looks like a little blaster shotgun, like maybe short-barreled rifle of some kind. And it is very simply molded in black plastic. Nothing too special. And then we have the character here, our little Ugnaught friend. He's got his goggles on top of his head. You get a good look at his face, and he's wearing his little like hat, and then his little outfit, and he has a small backpack. These figures are going to have 5 points of articulation, so they're going to turn at the head. Maybe? Yeah, it's really stiff. Turn at the head, they move at the shoulders, and they move at the feet. So very simple articulation. Overall, I think it works well for this design. On the bottom, there's no information on the date that it came out, just a couple of like factory numbers and then some pegs if you want to put him on a peg. And his feet are super flat and pretty wide, so he's going to stand up really well. Never mind, on the back it does say 2021 Lucasfilm Licensing Vietnam. So that's nice. I like that they write that on the back. I think that the detail in his face, while simple, looks really good, and he's decently recognizable. I think it would be funny. They do have a vintage Ugnaught. I have him, and I'm trying to find him. Oh yeah, he's up there. I don't want to open it up. I will open it up, because you know what? Y'all deserve to see a comparison. So here's the original Ugnaught that you can get from the vintage, or the original line, not vintage line, and then here is Kuiil. So, wow, the scale is perfect. They must have pulled this guy out to make sure that they got his height correct. So that's really cool. That's the closest comparison I can get you. Yeah, pretty nice. This one looks a little bit more like an Ugnaught. This one looks a little bit more like a pig, but at the time, that's the best they could do. So it's actually really cool to see these guys together. I like that the height is the same. I'm really impressed by that. They do look pretty similar, but they have their own little, uniqueness. Definitely the blaster fits in the hand. It only has one hand that's sculpted to hold it. The other one is just like a flat karate hand. But overall, really cool. Super small figure, though, so he's probably going to be not the most popular to buy, just in terms of you're paying the same price for one figure that's a lot smaller than the rest. But still a really cool character from The Mandalorian, and I think that the colors they chose are really cool. I like that green and orange and brown. I think it looks nice together. Very retro-y. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about that guy in the comments below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching.